By the end of the 19th century, American capitalism had flourished. Industries had extracted many human and children into factory, but the capitalists earned paid their salary very cheaply. Indignant at that injustice, on March 8, 1899, American female workers stood up to fight for an increase in wage and reduced working hours. The movement began with Ted Tyro and garment workers in Chicago and New York. Although the capitalists took action, the city remained tightly united, fighting to force them to give in. The struggle of the American workers strongly encouraged the labor movement in the world, especially the women in Germany. Two prominent female soldiers appeared in the fighting movement, Mrs. Claire Raskin and Mrs. Laura Luxemburg. Recognizing the strength and abundance of the female workforce and the need for organization and leadership to win the women movement. In 1907, the two women collaborated with Crimea, advocated for the establishment of the International Women's Secretariat. Mrs. Claire Raskin was appointed secretary. In 1910, the International Women's Congress of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, met in Colombia, decided to make March 8 as the International Women's Solidarity Day with the slogan 8 o'clock working day, equal employment, equal salary, protection of mother and children. Since then, March 8 has become a common day of struggle for human. In 3,065 days of a year, humans all over the world have their own day to be cared for by society and compensated for the disadvantages and hardship in life. No one can deny the increased role and responsibility of modern humans. They are post-wholesale participating in social labor, contributing their strength to the development of the country. Not only that, they also hold a noble position as a mother, bringing down the pain of their children and raising them into human beings. Women today are gradually asserting themselves as a human, not a weak human as before. In some countries around the world, International Women's Day is considered the main holiday of the year and is celebrated very large. In this society, men give flowers and gifts to the human in their life, such as mother, wife, girlfriends. In some countries, International Women's Day is celebrated with festival, parades for equal rights with men, on practical issues such as salary, education, and training opportunity and promotion in the profession or in social security conditions, against prostitution and violence against humans. In our countries, the International Women's Day March 8 is also the day to commemorate with uprising of Hai Bà Trưng, the first two female national heroines who drove off foreign invaders in the north and regained national sovereignty. In part, the pride and will to rise of Vietnamese humans are also roots in that unique ethnic tradition. To honor the human, half of the world agencies Organizations and families often hold a solemn celebration on March 8th, filled with flowers and best wishes. International Human Day, March 8th, is also a day when men show loving care for the human. Following this commitment, on October 4, 1997, the Vietnamese government issued decision number 822 TTG approving the National Action Plan for the Advancement of Human, issuing 11 goals for the advancement of human, progress of human until 2000 to commit to the world action for the advancement of human. Vietnam realized the goal action for equality, development and peace of Beijing Conference. In our country's March 8th is also the day to commemorate the uprising of Hai Bà Trưng, the first two national heroines who drove away the foreign invader in the north and regained their national sovereignty. In part, the pride and will to raise of Vietnamese women are also rooted in that unique ethnic tradition. On March 8, 1965, highly appreciating the contribution of the women of the South Party, the government Uncle presented an embroidery of 8 golden words: heroic, unconquerable, loyal, capable, and the state donated Southern Human Tank Bronze Medal, first class. Currently in Vietnam, human make up 51% of the workforce and play a major role in housework and parenting. Among the members of the National Assembly of Vietnam, the most powerful organization, women account for 27.3% and were accepted by the United Nations. Vietnamese people, women, participate in political activity high in the world. In Vietnam, the rate of female university graduates is 36.24%, master degree is 33.95%, and doctorate is 25.96%. On March 8 every year, the women throughout the countries are often given flowers, gifts, or celebration to show their care, pray, and respect. A day to compensate for the hard work of the mother at home, for the family and society, and the wife are doing, cultivating, and building a family.